Hi Ratna.
Hi.
Yeah. We are sitting at the end of the deck.
Yes.
Will it break?
It doesn't break because what we have done, our initial aim was not to take any support from the ground.
Okay.
So we have this 100 to 150 year old mango tree. Generally, people associate mango trees with not so strong branches. So ఏం చేసామంటే we have identified two branches which are very parallel to each other. So దీని మీద a single branch would not have been able to take this much of weight.
Okay.
సో రెండు బ్రాంచెస్ని జాయిన్ చేసాము. సో వర్టికల్గా కూడా వీ హ్యావ్ వర్టికల్లీ ఆ రైలింగ్ వల్ల వీ హ్యావ్ జాయిన్ మల్టిపుల్ బ్రాంచెస్. సో ఏమవుతుందంటే ఎనీ లోడ్ దట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఆన్ టు వన్ బ్రాంచ్ ఈస్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటెడ్ అమాంగ్స్ట్ 5 or 6 branches. సో టుగెదర్ I think this deck can host around 10 to 15 people.
10 to 15 people.
Yes.
A proper party.
Yes.
Usually, like the bamboo you have done with bamboo and all.
Mm-hmm.
How long does this stay? Like this kind of a deck, like do you have to keep replacing something like this? Or?
So this is initially when we started doing this, our idea was that this would stay for 3-4 years.
Okay.
So we used all the strength that is needed for 3-4 years. I think this would last. And when you use treated bamboo and use little more permanent joining techniques, etc., then they might last little longer. So deck ki inta saripothundi anukunnam, but
3-4 years is good. Like
3-4 years is a good time. But maybe when we build the tree house on the other larger mango tree, adi we are looking at lifespan of at least 10 years. And the beautiful part of it is, okay, it would serve its purpose and its lifetime. Maybe something else can be evolved after that.
why did you name this project as Ikigai? Like,
So, yeah, you would have heard of Ikigai. It's a Japanese term. So, we all, especially post-COVID, everybody had the time to contemplate why we are in a mad rush. Are we really liking the work that we are doing? Are we really liking the job that we are doing? So, there's a lot of appreciation for growing our own vegetables, growing our own plants, especially during the COVID times, during the lockdown. We all started appreciating the little fun in all these small processes. So, Ikigai is more about the basic meaning, the reason for being. So something that we would continuously love doing, something that we want to do it ourselves. So that is Ikigai. And we found our Ikigai in trying to grow the plants and trees and trying to build something like this, trying to build with mud, etc. So the same joy, we want to pass it on to like-minded people. So Ikigai is a community, it's a permaculture community of like-minded people who are interested in sustainability and who are interested in organic and natural farming.
so why does this exact site or does this place, this exact location, does it have anything to do with Ikigai? Like, why did you pick this particular site? Like,
Okay, I've been around Anantagiri Hills for past 5 years.
okay.
There are sites with lot of character. There are hills, there are lakes, there are streams, etc. So this particular site, when I'm thinking about a permaculture, purely agrarian food forest community, the main important point is it's supposed to have very good fertile soil, and definitely it needs to have lot of features. So that has been our thought process when we were looking for a site.
Okay.
So this particular site has, when we visited the site in summer, in the peak of the summer, there was a 150-year-old well in the site. The water table was hardly 4 to 5 feet beneath the ground level, which I don't think I've seen anywhere else in Telangana. And on one side we are bounded by a beautiful stream all along our boundary. On another side we are bounded by a lake.
I think we are also very close to Kotpalli Lake, right? Kotpalli area.
Yes.
Dam.
So we are actually somewhere in between the Anantagiri hills and the Kotpalli reservoir. So people come over Anantagiri hills, a lot of tourists. Some of them also travel to Kotpalli lake. There is kayaking and water sports activity that happens near Kotpalli lake. We are quite close to Kotpalli lake. But rather there is another lake which is a shallow water lake which is right adjacent to us. So when we visited in the summer, because of the shallow water, there were a lot of birds, there were a lot of migratory birds which have come because fish is easily available in the shallow water. So we had very beautiful bird sightings in the summer. So when we looked at the land, when I look at lands, I mostly look at them during the summers because rainy seasons and winter seasons are very misleading. So if I like some property in summer, that is when we go for it. So this, when we visited in summer, it had the stream still flowing, the lake still had water, well had a lot of groundwater. So immediately we realized this is the site. And when you find a lot of huge trees like this already in the site, you don't need any other soil testing to be done.
Only if you have such a huge trees, can you build something like this?
Yeah, actually building a tree deck or tree house has been a dream from a lot of time since I started practice. దానికి రైట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ట్రీ నాకు ఎక్కడ దొరకలేదు. you cannot sit in a house and design a tree deck or a tree house. You cannot sit in an office. So ఇది ఏంటంటే సైట్లో వచ్చి you have to study the branch, you have to study the weight it can take, అండ్ డిజైన్ అనేది సైట్లో దాని చెట్టు మీద ఎక్కి ఇవాల్వ్ అవ్వాల్సిందే తప్పితే there is no other choice.
ఇక్కడ కూల్ ఫీచర్ చెప్పనా, సమ్మర్లో you can just pluck the mangoes from here and eat. Sit here, pluck the mangoes and eat. ఇంకో మంచి కూల్ ఫీచర్ చెప్పనా, ఇక్కడ కాలు ఊపుకోవచ్చు.